For the last 80 years, the diamond industry has sold a very specific story, that a natural stone is both a symbol of enduring love and a rock-solid financial investment. But if you are making this purchase today, you have to look past the marketing. You need to know if you are securing your future or simply signing up for a massive capital loss. The promise of a diamond starts in a high-end showroom like this one, where the atmosphere is designed to make the purchase feel like a safe, prestigious allocation of wealth. The reality, however, is found in the secondary market. When it comes time to liquidate that same stone, the pristine showroom is replaced by the harsh pricing of a pawn shop or a wholesale dealer. This is a chart showing the Rappaport Diamond Price Index. Between 2022 and the end of 2025, the wholesale value of standard 1-carat natural diamonds dropped by 11.3%. I'm here to help you look at the data before you commit your savings. In this market, the difference between a sentimental choice and a financial one is measured in thousands of dollars. Treating a luxury consumer product as a financial hedge is a mistake. For a young professional, it's a direct path to wealth erosion. When you buy a commercial-grade natural diamond, you are paying the full retail price, a number heavily decoupled from the stone's raw value. This chart shows where the money goes. You pay for the jeweler's rent, marketing campaigns, and certification. Only a small fraction pays for the mineral. Once you cross the store's threshold, you can't resell those overhead costs, so your retained value drops 50% instantly. That isn't a market fluctuation. It is immediate structural depreciation that you can never recover. Compare that to an index fund or gold. Those assets don't lose half their value just because you finish the transaction. Most buyers ignore this because of the emotional weight of the purchase. We use the sentiment of the occasion to justify a massive financial hit. But we have to be honest. Prioritizing the retail experience means you are sacrificing half of your capital to a corporate margin. The problem gets worse if you ever need to turn that diamond back into cash during a financial emergency. Diamonds trade in what's called an over-the-counter market. There is no centralized exchange and no ticker symbol because every stone is different. This creates search friction. To sell, you have to go from jeweler to jeweler, acting as your own broker, trying to find someone willing to buy an item they already have in stock. This quadrant chart maps diamonds against other common assets. Diamonds sit here in the bottom left, suffering from low liquidity and low value retention. Because jewelers take on a slow-moving asset, they only buy at a deep wholesale discount. The only exceptions are rare, flawless stones over 3 carats. For the standard engagement ring buyer, those wealth-preserving qualities simply don't exist. Standard diamonds are a liquidity trap. They lock up your wealth exactly when you might need it most. While the price indices show a market in retreat, the real pressure comes from a change in the people actually doing the buying. Millennials and Gen Z are walking away from the old myths. They value ethical transparency and financial common sense over the idea of geological scarcity. This shift has led to the rapid normalization of lab-grown diamonds as the primary choice for modern couples. This chart shows the momentum. Between 2020 and 2025, the market share for lab-grown diamonds grew by 239. They are refusing to tie their net worth to a symbol that devalues the moment they own it. In 2026, paying a premium for a mined diamond doesn't buy exclusivity. It just locks in a loss while the rest of the market moves toward better value. The data is clear. Treating a standard natural diamond as a financial investment is an outdated strategy that fails under modern analysis. If you want a wearable way to mark a milestone, you need an asset that functions as a portable store of value rather than a consumer dead end. This is why the market for luxury watches has become the primary alternative. Because these pieces are manufactured to exact specifications, a specific model functions as a standardized unit of value that is recognized by collectors from New York to Hong Kong. Look at this comparison. While diamonds suffer from opaque pricing, luxury watches benefit from high global demand and finite supply. On this scorecard, watches win on liquidity and resale value. You can sell a sought-after watch in hours because the market knows what it is. To be fair, getting a top-tier watch at retail requires patience and effort. You have to navigate a complex market to get the right piece. But that effort on the front end pays off in the long run. You end up with an item that maintains its cultural relevance and its price. There is a legitimate institutional market for these assets. You can take a high-end watch to an auction house or a specialist and receive a transparent market rate almost immediately. When you look at your discretionary income, the choice is about whether you want to own a depreciating gift or a growing asset. My advice is simple. Buy a natural diamond only if you are willing to write that money off as a purely emotional expense. If you want to protect your wealth, keep your serious money in the markets and put your luxury on your wrist.